Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Lightning BGM. So we're into the playoffs here, just about to start the first round. I'm going to sim up here and see who we're going to play in the first round. And look at that. It's actually going to be the Washington Capitals. They just beat us. Stop the simulation. They just beat us in the last game. So let's go and compare the teams first. View the lines. Let's see exactly who comes out on top. Obviously, we know our lines, don't we? All elite players. Unbelievable setup. Pop over to Washington here. You got Backstrom and Ovechkin. Ovechkin's only 90 overall now. Backstrom is an 88, so it's not bad. We've definitely got the top line beat. The second line we have beat. The third we've got beat. The fourth we have beat, so we should be able to handle this. Defense, Orlov and Green, we have that beat. We have the second line beat, and the third line, they've got us for sure. They've got the depth, DeKaiser and Pissick on that depth line. Goaltending, they've got Miles, an 84 overall, and Neuwirth, an 83 overall. A good tandem, but not nearly as good as our tandem of John Gibson and Tristan Jarry. John Gibson, obviously 91 overall, and Tristan Jarry being 81 is not bad at all. All right, so let's do the first game without further ado. Get in here. First period of game one. There's no goals scored. We're getting outshot 10-6. Second period, 1-1 the score. All right, Pettit scores. Somehow Ovechkin gets one for the Caps. Third period, I'm going to sim at times 6. We'll see what happens here. I need our top scorers to go. No goals on that power play. All just about halfway through the period. Here we go, halfway through the third now. Shots are in our favor for sure. There you go. Pettit with his second goal of the game gives Tampa Bay the lead. And that's how it's going to finish. A 2-1 final. Tampa Bay wins it. Washington, no answer in a game where Kyle Pettit put on a show. All right, good job, John Gibson, shutting things down for us, though. Really good job. All right, game 2 against Washington. Now, again, at home. At the, what is it called now? I thought it used to be the St. Pete Times Forum or whatever now. Is it just the Tampa Bay Forum? First period, 2-0. There you go. Addison scores. Ekblad. Second period, still 2-0. Third period, I'm going to go times 6 again. We'll see what we can do. I need my goal scorers to be scoring, though. I need Drouin and Addison up there, and Boucher as well. Boucher has dropped off a little bit. Here's a power play for Washington. Nothing coming. 4 minutes left. 1, and that's it. The Tampa Bay Lightning defeat Washington in game 2. 2-0. John Gibson has only let in 1 goal through 2 games. Good job for John Gibson. And we continue to score at a clip of 2 per game. I'd like to see that get up to 3 or 4. All right. So here we go. Game 3. This one in Washington. First period. No goals scored at all. 10-9 the shots. Very close. Second period. Oh, we're down 1-0. Marcus Johansson scores. Go times 6 because we do have a lead in this series. Power play Washington. Killed that off. Halfway through the third now. Shots are very close, actually. 4 minutes left. 2-1. And Ovechkin scores on the... Ovechkin scores on the empty netter. And that is how it will end. 2-0 the final for the Washington Capitals. So just like that, through 3 games, John Gibson still only allowed, 3 goals through 2 games, or 2 goals through 3 games. Pretty good numbers. He let an empty netter in. We need to find a way to score here in game 4 in Washington. So we need to be able to score here. First period. There you go, 2-1. Marleau scores, and Dwight King for us, and then Dal Cole scores for the Washington Capitals. Second period, 2-1 still the score. Man, the games have been really close against Washington, much closer than I expected. And Ovechkin scores again. Where are Drouin and Addison in this series, man? Especially Drouin. He hasn't scored a single goal yet. Boucher also has not scored a single goal. Those guys are snipers. They're supposed to be scoring. Power play, and we can't do anything with it. Oh my God! And John Carlson ties the series up with that goal in overtime. What is going on with these guys? I picked up John Gibson to be able to shut the door, and you know what? He's been doing that. And the offense should be scoring. It's ridiculous. I got to take a look here. Coaching options. Strategy. I want to adjust this a little bit. I want to put it as diamond. Covers players in the high slot. Keeps a defensive player directly in front of the net. And then forces the play but can leave openings. We don't want to leave openings in the slot. We'll do diamond. Power play, I want to do an umbrella. Power play carry. We'll carry it. What else is there? Is that it? Is that all we can do? Aggressive, full attack. Yeah, well, I guess I'll change that. We'll see if that helps anything. Like, I don't know what it'll do, but we'll see. I just feel like it's just not bringing it. We're not getting that offensive threat. All right, game 5. The series tied at 2. First period. No goals scored at all. Outshot 7-3. Second period, 1-1. Okay, Adam Ernie scores for us, and Mike Green scores for them. We're going to go times 6 here. See what happens here in the third period. Power play Washington. Oh, we scored! There's Aaron Ekblad. Scores just after the power play ended for the Washington Capitals. 10 minutes left in the third period. Oh, and Del Cole scores it up, ties it up. Second goal of the series for him. Yes, Ekblad, his second goal of the period. And it comes on the power play with just a minute left. And that's it. Washington finishes on the power play, but Tampa Bay takes a 3-2 series lead. We go to Game 6 now. That one's going to be in Washington. So hopefully the Tampa Bay Lightning can finish things off here in Game 6 and be done with this series. Here we go. First period. 2-0. Jonathan Drouin. There he is. Finally, he comes to show up. Second period. 3-0. Addison scores. Yes, my snipers are scoring, and I'm just going to get through this one quick. I feel like it's going to be over. Power play for Washington. Killed that one off. 10 minutes left in the third period. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that is it. A 3-0 win for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They finished this series off in 6 games. Jonathan Drouin finally showed up. You see Addison also got himself a goal. That is good to see. We're going to sim a couple days here and see what we get into for the next round. All right, so we're playing the Toronto Maple Leafs, who actually we've had their number all year. We've done well against them. I think we lost the last game against them. I don't remember when it was. No, we beat them 4-3. So I know that we've been doing well against Toronto. So let's just view the lines and see exactly why. Let's see what kind of a makeup. They're really close. They've got a really good line of Van Riemsdyk, Kadri, and Kessel, but you have to give the edge to us with our 2 elite, actually 3 elite players in that line. The second line is pretty close, but I think the edge again goes to us. The third line, I'm gonna give them the edge because of that Frederick Gauthier, 85 overall. That nice depth center makes a big difference, and Vladimir Sabatka is a great two-way forward. Carter Ashton's not a bad power forward either, so I'll give him the third line. The fourth line though is pretty even, so I wouldn't get too carried away. Defense. The top line, we've got that beat. The second line, we got that beat. The third line is pretty darn close. You know what? The defense, I'm going to give an overall rating of very similar. Look at that. 89-90, 86-83. You know, it's pretty close. Even the third line is bang on exactly the same, an 83 and an 81. So I don't see any difference there. Oh, and goaltending is what we got to look at. Goaltending, 84-84 Reimer and Rimmer. Ty Rimmer and James Reimer. All right, here we go. So we've got home ice advantage on this one again. So first period against Toronto, and it scores 1-1. Tatar and Brassard. Second period, 2-1. Oh, God, we're down already. Not a good start. Tampa Bay having a hard time scoring. I might have to change some strategies again after this if we don't win. Because we're not... There you go, Pettit scores. That's his third goal of the playoffs so far. He's done really well for us. 2 minutes left. Going to overtime with a power play. Can we capitalize? Yes! Reed Boucher finally shows up for a game, and it couldn't have come at a better time. A 3-2 victory for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and we take game 1 in overtime. Nice to see that go in, especially by Reed Boucher. Stanley Marlowe quietly putting up a very good playoffs here. 5 assists. First period of game 2, no goals scored at all. 9-5. Second period, 3-0. There you go. Hamilton, Scheifele, and Drouin. And third period, I'm going to quickly sim. And that is at 4-0. Doug Cashman gets the 4th goal of the game on James Reimer. And that is it. A shutout in a 39-shot effort by the Tampa Bay Lightning. And John Gibson definitely brought his A-game in that one. We take a 2-0 series lead into Game 3 here against Toronto at the Air Canada Centre. First period, 1-1 the score. So Wilson scores, and Brassard with his 2nd goal of the series. Second period, 3-1. Ernie and Cashman both score. My goodness, that's good to see. Good to see some depth scoring here. That third line capitalizing. And Ross scores for Toronto just shortly after the power play expired. Another power play and they scored Riley just after the power play again. 8 minutes left in the third period now. 3, 2, 1. Terrible period by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Can they close it in overtime? Power play. Nothing happening on the power. Another one. Oh my goodness. And Kessel, who just got on the power play right after we got ours killed off, finishes things off, and they take 4-3 victory, and now the series is 2-1. Wow. Not what I expected. Okay. Goalies. Let's take... Oh, no, goalies. Forwards. We're looking at forwards. In the OHL. Still 4 green stars. You know what? I'm going to scout the WHL a little bit more. Looks like they've evened out a little bit more. Alright, so game 4. Let's not let them tie this series up again like we did in the last one. First period. Okay, no goals scored at all. 11-6 of the shots in our favor. Second period. There you go. Druin and Marlowe, thank you very much. 2-0. We're going to go to the third period here. Up with 2 goals. That's nice to see. A nice little bit of lead. Power play goal. Nice been to get a power play. Another power play. Nothing happened. Another one. 3 power plays in the third period. There you go. Addison scores. I'm going to quickly sim it, and that is it. 3-0 the final. I can't believe we didn't score on a single power play goal in that third period. That's ridiculous. They should be scoring all the time, these guys. I'm almost thinking about putting Addison and Druin on the same line together, but it's nice to have that balanced scoring. All right, here we go. Finish the series off. We got a 3-1 series lead. First period. Up down 1-0. Wilson scores. Second period. Tied at 1-1. Justin Schultz scores. All right, we're going to go to the third now. At 1. The score is tied. Or the game is tied, sorry, at 1. 15 minutes left here. We're out shooting them. Power play for Tampa. Nothing coming on the power play. Toronto kills that one off. They've been doing that a lot in these games. Not many power play goals for Tampa. They scored one earlier. And Toronto scores. Wilson again with his second of the game. Can Tampa answer shortly? No. And that's it. 2-1 the final, and Toronto is going to force Game 6 here. 3-2 now, the series lead for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We couldn't win at home. Can we win on the road here? I don't want to go to Game 7. Here we go. First period, no goals scored at all. 15-8 we were outshot. We need to see more than that. 12 shots in the second period. Second period, no. We got 10 shots, but still no goals scored. I'm going to go times 4. 0-0 this game. Man, oh man, a defensive battle. Power play, Tampa. Oh, and he scores! Addison scores on the power play! My goodness, a rare occurrence right there. Tampa Bay getting a power play goal against Toronto. Actually, in these playoffs in general. 8 minutes left here in the third period. Shots are quite even. A very good defensive battle at the moment. Goaltender duel. Came down to a wrist shot goal on Addison, and that will do it! There you go! Tampa Bay Lightning, a 1-0 game to take the series in 6. Good to see right there. Tampa Bay going on to the Eastern Conference Finals. I believe that's what the coach wanted from me. Oh, Legend GM! We made it! We just made it. We're going to upgrade this, and we don't quite have enough. You need 1,000 to upgrade that. Stop simulation. Who are we going to play? The Columbus Blue Jackets, who actually have had our number this year. I mean, they're a solid team. 49, 25, and 8 this year. They've got Bjorkstrand and Johansson. They both appear to be scoring like crazy right now. So let's go to coaching options. We're going to view the lines, and I feel like Columbus is a team where we're going to have to bring our A game. They're going to be a tough test. All right, Columbus. So the top line, we appear to have them beat, but for some reason they seem to score all the time. The second line we've got beat. The third line, they've got us, and the fourth line, they've got us, okay? Defense, we've got 1 and 2, and then they've got us on 3. If you look at goaltending, though, Dansk is 86 overall. I feel like I need to change my lines. You know what? I'm gonna see how things go through the first game. If I'm finding it's not working very well, what I'm gonna do is switch Boucher and Marlowe and see if giving Boucher a boost on that top line will help that top line score a little bit more. All right, so that's the plan that we'll put in place. All right, here we go. Game 1, we're away actually. We do not have home ice advantage. So first period, 3-0. Boucher, Marlowe, Addison. My goodness. Second period, 7-0. Oh my goodness, good thing I didn't change anything. Addison now has a hat trick. Boucher with 2 goals. Holy shit. Third period, 7-0 the final. 40 shots on goal. And Tampa Bay just took Columbus to the cleaners. Look at the 3 stars. Marlowe, a goal and 4 assists for 5 points. Reed Boucher, 2 goals, 1 assist for 3 points. Addison with 3 goals. 3 goals in that game. In 2 periods, actually. Unbelievable. What a performance there by the Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, that's what I expect from this team. Game 2, first period, 1-0. We got it. Addison scores again. Second period, 1-1. All right, we're going to go to the third period. I'm going to go times 6. We're outshooting them big time. 28-14 right now. Power play for Columbus. There you go. Druin scores. We take another lead on down. Oh, and then Johansson scores. Was that shorthanded? No. Power play. There you go. Boucher scores on the power play. Back-to-back-to-back goals. 5 minutes left here in the third period. Time to get down. Marlowe nets the empty netter. And that is it. 4-2 the final. Tampa Bay is up on the Columbus Blue Jackets right now. What a performance so far in this series. Unbelievable. Addison continues to be strong. And so does Marlowe. He's doing so well. Game 3 at home. First period. 3-2. Man, the goal scoring is insane. Johansson gets 2. Addison another one. Schultz and Boucher. Second period. 4-2, Druin scores. Oh my goodness. Looking to get a 3-0 series lead. Bjorkstrand scores. Uh-oh, puts it within one. This is a lot of scoring. Oh my god, Bjorkstrand shorthanded power play for Tampa. Can't score. There's Dumba. 5-4 in this game. 10 minutes left in the third period. Back to back to back. And there's Schultz with a goal. Man, oh man, the scoring is through the roof in this series. Scheifele with the empty netter, and that's going to do it. 7-4 is the final. Oh my god. What a game. That's insane. You don't see 11 goals in a game very often, let alone in the playoffs. We've had 2 7-goal games in this series. Here we go. Game 4 to sweep the series, and we got home ice advantage right now. First period, no goals. There's a period without a goal. That's odd. Second period. Oh, my god, we're down 3-0. I'm going to go actually times 4. Times 6. We'll see what happens here. There's one, so I was getting a drink of water. Druin scores on the power play. 10 minutes left here in the third period. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. That's quite the deficit to come back from. I'm just going to sim. Yeah, no. So 3-1 the final. Didn't sweep Columbus. Would have been nice. But that's the first game we haven't scored at least 4 goals in. That's crazy. All right. They were on the verge of elimination. They are there again. So that they were just battling really hard. Here we go. First period of game 5. Down 1-0. Hornqvist scores. Second period. Still down 1-0. Oh, let's go times 6. It's 1 goal, though. 1 goal, and we're out shooting them like crazy. Come on, Tampa. Where is the firepower? Let's go. Power play. Nothing coming on the power play. 5 minutes left. There you go. Otteson ties it up with just 3 minutes left in the third period. Going to overtime. Tampa Bay with an opportunity to go to the Stanley Cup. And Berg scores on Gibson. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We're going to go to Game 6 again. Tampa Bay has let them crawl right back into this series. And all of a sudden, it can be anybody's series at this point. Home ice advantage here. We got home ice. First period. 1-0. There you go. Adam Ernie scores. Second period. 3-0. Brassard and Pettit both score. We're going to go times 4. With the third period here, shots are quite close. Power play, Tampa. Oh my goodness, nothing on the power play there. That was a long one, though. That was a 4-minute power play, I believe. Oh my goodness. Power play for Columbus. They score. Calvert scores. Matt Calvert on the power play. 7 minutes left in the third period. Shots are a little bit in their favor now. 3 minutes left. 2, 1. And that'll do it. Tampa Bay will eliminate the Columbus Blue Jackets in the third round of these playoffs. We're going to the Stanley Cup Finals for the second year in a row. Who are we going to play? That's the real question here. The St. Louis Blues. The San Jose Sharks. San Jose. All right, let's take a look. And we're going to be playing Nikita Kucherov. That's right. That is right. Let's view the lines and take a look who's going to come out on top in this one. NHL. San Jose. All right, so they've got Kucherov, Couture, and Bozen. You know what? The top 2 lines are very even, but we've got a slight edge. The second line, we've got them beat. The third, we've gotten them beat. And the fourth line, we've got them beat. So they haven't done well in balancing their books. Top pair defensemen, we got them beat. We got the second beat. The third one, they've got us by a little bit. Goaltending, yeah, we got them beat for sure. This should be our series, but just like Columbus, we need to play this very carefully. I mean, they put up a great season, San Jose. They won the President's Trophy this year. So they assembled a really solid team here. So let's hope that we can make a difference here and actually win a game. They've done well in the playoffs so far, obviously. So let's jump right in. Here we go. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals against the San Jose Sharks. First period, 1-0 the score. Stanley Marlowe scores. 14-9 in the shot. Second period, let's build on that, guys. 2-1. Okay, Pavelski scores, but Ekblad has the answer. 21-20 or 24-21 on the shots. Power play San Jose killed that off. Power play Tampa gone. Wow, that must have been gone. There you go. Otteson scores. It's 3-1. We're out shooting them now just by a little bit. They're pretty close to shots though. 4 minutes left in the third. 1, and that'll do it. Tampa Bay will take the first game in these Stanley Cup Finals. 3-1 the score, and that's on the road too. That's a big win against a good team. Pardon me. Otteson with his 11th goal of the playoffs. All right, here we go. First period of game 2, 1-1 the score. Druin and Hurdle. Second period, 2-2 the score. Boucher and Kucherov. All right, we're going to go to the third period. We'll go times 6. Shots are dead even at 16. Not many shots. Oh, wow, lots of shots going here. And Riley. Rick Nash is on the team. I didn't even see him there. There you go. Otteson ties it up at 3. Rick Nash scored 1 to take the lead, but we got the tying goal there. Power play for San Jose. Killed it off. Another power play. Going to overtime with the power play. Oh, my goodness. 15 minutes left here in OT. Shots are a little bit in favor of San Jose. No, they're pretty even now. Lots of shots for us in that period. Going to the second overtime. Oh my goodness, can't hold on much longer. Power play, oh my god. Yes! Adam Ernie in the second overtime, almost halfway through. 40 shots on goal for each team, but Tampa Bay takes it. 4-3 the final, and we will take a 2-0 series lead here in the Stanley Cup Finals. All right, here we go. Scout assignment. Ooh, not goalies. Forwards. Oh, well, there's a top 5 here in Russia. Let's scout that for a month. Let's find out what's going on there. All right, so game 3. This one's at home, so let's take advantage. Here we go, guys. Come on. Let's knock down these mighty San Jose Sharks a peg. First period, 1-0. Addison scores on the power play. Second period, 2-1. Addison scores again. Kucherov for San Jose. We'll go times 6 here. Shots are even. Marleau scores right off the bat in the third period. 3-1 the score. Killed the penalty there. 10 minutes left. Power play! Addison with the hat trick. Sorry, it wasn't a power play, but Addison with the hat trick nonetheless. Uh-oh, Kucherov gets his second of the game. 6 minutes left here. 2 minutes left. And that'll do it. Tampa Bay with a 3-0 series lead over the San Jose Sharks. An opportunity here to sweep the San Jose Sharks, actually, in the Stanley Cup Finals. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Here we go. Game 4 in Tampa. First period, 2-1. Second, 5-3. Oh my god, what an explosion. We had 3 goals in that period. Let's go times 4. Times 4 here in the third. 6-3, D'Angelo scores. Oh my goodness, I was drinking water. 7-3. Oh my god, I think that's pretty much a guarantee at this point. Pretty much a guarantee. Power play for San Jose. They can't score. Oh my god, Pettit. 8 goals in this game. We're going to jump in there and we'll take a look. We'll watch us hoist the cup for the second time in 2 years. Back-to-back Stanley Cups. We'll jump in here with a minute left. Somebody said just watch, but what's the point? It's fun. You get to play with these guys. Like, we'll get to play with Addison for the first time. So, let's jump in here and let's play. Let's put this on manual. There we go. All right. It's fun to play with these guys to see exactly what they're like. I mean, I don't get to do it all the time. Yeah, I mean, 8-3, I think it's pretty safe that we're going to win this game either way. And I don't think... Have we played with Marleau? Yeah, we've used Marleau. And Marleau's a fast player, too. San Jose in jeopardy of being swept? Yeah, San Jose's getting swept. Oh, Shifley's out there now with Boucher and Drouin. So we can actually win this against Couture. Over to Boucher. Oh, and he hit him. Ekblad. Oh, and Ekblad leaves it. Oh, Boucher. Over. Hamilton up to Shifley. In front. Boucher. Boucher scores! 9-3. Oh, man. He's got a 2-goal night. I'm just going to cycle this so it puts that top line out there. All right, McDavid out there now. He's got Addison and... oh, and he loses a face-off. McDavid's doesn't have great face-offs. Ekblad. Keep him to the outside. Up. Oh. There we go. Up to Addison. Over to Marleau. Stanley Marleau, a fast player. Oh, you can feel the speed. Oh, he gets bumped pretty good there. In front. Addison. McDavid scores! Oh my goodness, Connor McDavid, and it's 10-3. Oh my word. Let's get that second line out there now. Shifley to take the face-off. Tie up Couture, we do. Here's Jonathan Drouin. Jonathan Drouin cuts to the inside, shoots! Oh, and he gets poked off his stick. Oh, he's fast too, Jonathan Drouin. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, shit. He got bumped by McBain. Drouin bumps him. It's almost out of time. Dumba. Oh, and he misses it. Oh! Get it out! Get it out! There you go. Justin Schultz. Up to Boucher. Up to Shifley. Over to Drouin, he'll shoot, and that'll do it! The Tampa Bay Lightning have won the Stanley Cup for the second year in a row. I believe that's our 4th time total in 10 years. That's not the best, but that's pretty good. We're pretty much a dynasty, guys. We'll probably have time for one more playoffs, like one more year with the vote. Yeah, one more year is probably what we're looking at before we get started, before we get into it. There'll be a couple wrap-up videos. So, like I said, you guys, one more year and that is it. We will be done this year. I know it's been going on forever. This is our 10th season. We got one more and that'll be 11. Don't forget to vote, though, guys. The link is down in the description below. You can vote as many times as you want. We're down to the semifinals. Next will be the finals. So, look at that. John Gibson, a 9.42 and a 1.59. Unbelievable. Look at the hair, though. Crazy hair. There's going to be the Stanley Cup presentation, the same damn thing all the time. Dun 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 dun. Damn straight with the Stanley Cup champions. Again, Tampa Bay has found a winning lineup. And it's having those snipers, man, those elite snipers in there. That made the difference, definitely in those last 2 series. The first 2 series were tough. They were really tough. We had 1-goal games, losses. You know, we went to Game 6 twice. We actually went to Game 6 again in the 3rd round, but we ended up taking it to Columbus. And then there's Jonathan Drouin lifting his 4th Stanley Cup as captain of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Guys, still disappointed that I got rid of Steven Stamkos. I don't think we would have won as many Stanley Cups as we had with Stamkos up there. I think we had Stamkos is not nearly as good a shooter as Drouin is, or Addison. Think about the players we have on this team. Addison, Marleau, Drouin, Boucher, Scheifele. And you look at defense. Ekblad, Hamilton, Schultz. Who else? We got all... Dumba's not bad either. And you got John Gibson. I mean, we've had our share of elite goalies, guys. We've had Jonathan Quick. We've had Storm Phaneuf, who is an elite goalie. And now we got John Gibson. You know, like, we've had elite goalies this whole way through. And we've done really well. Considering we started it all off with... who was our original goalie? I don't even remember anymore. It was not nearly as good as he is now, so... Alright, so 10-3 the final in that one. Good win. 3 stars. Reed Boucher with 4 points. Mark Scheifele with 5 points. D'Angelo with 2. Good job, guys. And that'll do it for this video, guys. So don't forget to vote for the BGM. Links down in the description. Remember, you can vote as many times as you want. The deadline is April 17th at midnight. So get your votes in now. I'll leave it there. Until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.